hopeful new day to rise and try again. Remember, at a certain amount of spermatozoon on the day of conception, we were the ones that evidently made it through. So please keep enduring through the seasons. You're evidently here for a reason. Today we're going to be exploring the realms of jewelry making. And I personally find jewelry making to be very therapeutic. How so? Well, when you're making jewelry, you're releasing. You're releasing tension, you're releasing stress, you're releasing anxiety, and you're putting it into something more constructive and positive. So, you are transferring something that is uncomfortable, something that evidently cannot remain in you or it will stagnate you, and you're transforming it into something more progressive, encouraging, inspiring, and empowering. So when you're doing jewelry making, remember, please try to remember to find a place that won't break the bank, because we all evidently have to pay some form of rent, utilities, and other responsibilities. So it would be wise to find a place where it's reasonably priced and you can find items that are going to be durable, like wiring instead of the spandex. And of course, the spandex can be utilized when it comes to necklaces and, estimating and measuring according to the person's neckline. But I find personally from trial and error that the wiring, hypoallergenic wiring, stainless steel wiring that you get discounted online or offline is more substantial in regards to bracelet making and earring making. Please keep in mind to utilize those mathematical skills in regards to estimation, in regards to measuring. And for an example, if you're making someone a bracelet, you're estimating their width of their lower arm, even their upper arm if you're making several, and you're going to make it slightly bigger than their actual arm. Their arm width, because they need to get it on, but you're not making it too big where it's going to flop off. So using that estimation and probability skills in regards to that, you're going to also be engaging in creativity, being able to find a way to explore realms of art and implementing the patterns. Patterns are very essential. Take a word that's inspirational that you want to keep in mind for yourself or another person that you've collaborated with actively, and implement that word, implement those colors and shapes, and put it in a way that flows in a cohesive manner. In addition to that, you want to ensure that when you're making the earrings and the bracelets that you wire it tightly when you're sealing it so that when they're putting the item on, they don't scrape their skin from the metal. So make sure you use the pliers to seal it correctly, to wrap it, sufficiently, safely, safeties first. And it's going to be a trial and error. Just like if you're doing any type of hobby or scientific engagement or mathematical engagement or creative engagement, there's going to be some type of trial and error where something doesn't work out. And that's okay. You try again. And if something you may think that it's not going to work out turns out to be a very inventive and innovative idea. And that is wonderful. So you're going to be doing the twisting and the turning if you want to form a heart, if you want to form an oval, if you want to form a circular item, etc., etc. Just continue to engage in that experiment process of formulating it and figuring out if that's going to be practical for the materials in which you're implementing. Once again, I'd like to say thank you so much for browsing this channel. Simply hitting a like or subscribe, because this is a channel to empower individuals to not give up, as I'm striving to do the same. And as I'm learning, I'm extending what I'm learning to others. And as I'm growing, I'm promoting and empowering others to continue to engage in habits that promote growth and overall well-being. Also, in addition to that, if you can, please feel free, when you get a chance, when you see the price of The Girl Who Absolutely Hated by Simona Brown go down to $19.99, please feel free to purchase that item. It's a very inspirational book that has elements of mathematics, science, and social emotional development. It's worth it. It also has poetic elements as well as interactive elements where a child can engage in some of the aspects of the book and learn ongoingly in regards to academics and in regards to social, emotional, etc., etc. So please feel free to explore it. And thank you again for tuning in with me. Take care.